Hope beneath the surface. Do you know what happens when hope meets science? Meet Lena, a mother of two who fought cancer with an unexpected weapon, which I will share in the story. Watch her story of resilience and the doctor who refused to give up on her life. Lena had always been the pillar of strength in her family. With two young kids and a husband who adored her, life was simple but full of love. They lived in a small, rundown house on the outskirts of town, scraping by but always finding joy in the little things. A family dinner, a sunset, her daughter's laugh. But all of that came crashing down the day she found a lump in her breast. The diagnosis? Breast cancer. The news broke Lena like never before. She sat in the doctor's office, clutching her husband's hand as tears streamed down her face. Cancer didn't care that they were poor. Treatment costs were insurmountable, and all the doctor could offer was sympathy and brochures for palliative care. It felt like a death sentence. The kids, how would they survive without her? Her husband, Miguel, refused to accept this fate. "There has to be another way," he whispered to her that night, holding her close as their children slept in the next room. Days turned into weeks, and Miguel threw himself into research. He stumbled upon an obscure forum about alternative cancer treatments. That's where he found Dr. Moreno. Dr. Moreno wasn't your average physician. He specialized in regenerative medicine, using stem cells, herbal treatments, and something called AP5. The testimonials on his website were almost too good to believe. But Miguel was desperate. He called the clinic and explained their situation. No money, no insurance, just a life on the line. To his surprise, Dr. Moreno agreed to see Lena, charging them only a fraction of his usual fees. They met Dr. Moreno in a small clinic nestled in Mexico City, far from the sterile halls of standard hospitals. Lena, frail from her worsening condition, felt a glimmer of hope in the doctor's calm demeanor. Dr. Moreno explained the science behind AP5, a blend of Croatian apitoxin, with its potent melatonin concentration, combined with a tailored diet to enhance the immune system. He spoke about peptones and how they worked to regenerate cells, even in the most compromised of bodies. The diet was strict. No grains, no foods high in oxalates, only nutrient-dense vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats like avocado and olive oil to support stem cell production. The AP5 injections started immediately. At first, Lena was skeptical. Could bee venom really help her fight this? But within weeks, she began to notice changes. Her energy was returning, her pain was fading, and the tumor seemed less aggressive. Miguel watched in awe as the woman he loved regained her strength. Months passed. The kids noticed the change too. Their mother, once bedridden, was back to cooking, reading them bedtime stories, even taking walks in the garden. Dr. Moreno's treatment wasn't easy, but it was working. The combination of apitoxin and peptones, along with the rigorous diet, was not only halting the cancer, but reversing it. By the 6-month mark, Lena went in for another scan. The results shocked everyone. There was no trace of the cancer. It was gone, wiped away by a treatment no mainstream doctor would have offered. Miguel hugged Dr. Moreno, tears in his eyes. They had found hope in a place no one had thought to look. Lena's story spread like wildfire among their community. She became a beacon of hope for those who had been told they couldn't afford to live. With AP5 and Dr. Moreno's guidance, she had beaten the odds. Lena's journey wasn't just about defeating cancer. It was about finding hope in the most unexpected places. AP5 had given her a second chance at life, proving that even in the face of adversity, there are paths to healing beyond the conventional.